Hi everybody, it's Jo here from Micorba's Tarot. I hope you're all doing really well. It's great to see you. We're going to do a reading today to look at the question, what's the future of this connection? So where's it headed? You know, is it that you're going to get together? If you're already together, will it progress? If you're in shaky ground at the moment, will it improve? Just whatever the situation you're in at the moment and you want to know what's coming up with you and this person that's on your mind, we will have a look at that for you. Okay, so I'm going to run through each of the signs in zodiac order. Please feel free to check out all of your significant placement signs, in particular your sun sign. Lots of people also say their moon sign resonates for them. I don't know if that's my readings in particular or just, you know, a fact that that's often the case generally with these tarot readings. So please just check that out. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest behind. If it's not for you, it's not for you. You'll know that. Don't try and force it. Don't forget that you have the power. You've got free will. This is just looking at the current energies as they stand. You've got the power to change things, you know, through your intentions and your, you know, your energies and that kind of thing. So don't base any, you know, big decisions just based on a general reading. Take what resonates and what feels right for you and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, I know particularly if people find that my reading resonates for them, they would like a personal reading. Or if there's something that you're struggling with at the moment that's causing you some anxiety and some clarity would bring some peace for you, please just reach out. The details are in the description box. My email address is there and you'll see the details of the prices of my readings, which I've kept very reasonable so that you've got access to a detailed one question reading which lasts around 20 minutes from just £30 if that's something that you would like. You don't have to have PayPal to be able to access that either, and you'd have a reading within usually within 24 hours, and you know, obviously that's a link to a private video that's only you can access, and you can watch that of course as many times as you want. That's yours then to view and watch as you see fit. Okay, so I'm going to start with Aries. I am using the Guardian of the Night tarot deck today. So Aries, we're looking at the person on your mind and what's the future of this connection. So universe, messages for the highest good of Aries, please. What would it help Aries to know in terms of the future of this connection, please? Whoops. Okay, I'm going to take that one. I'm going to put these and take them as the split. There's obviously too many there, Aries. So, okay. What do we have here for you? All right, so we've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Devil. We have Justice. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Strength, the Hermit, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, Aries, the future of this connection then. So, what I'm sensing is that there is perhaps a decision to be made. There could have been a situation, or there has been a situation where, you know, you or the other person are juggling a decision, going back and forth on what should potentially be the future of this connection. I think there are other things burdening the other person. They might be needing to move house, or there's other things that are just making them feel like they've got a lot of weight of responsibility on their shoulders at the moment. It's kind of weighing them down. It could also be a decision that needs to be made that's weighing them down, that's troubling them. But what I will say is this person is completely obsessed with you. They're really, really interested. They want to be with you. They, you know, they're very energetically attached to you, shall we say, but they've been holding back on that passion that they feel. They've been holding back on showing how they feel. I think they feel possibly because it's the right thing to do for some reason. Aries, they feel like it's a responsible thing. So I think you've probably been going through a period of time where maybe your energies have been slightly more detached. That could have been causing a bit of confusion. But what I'm sensing is this person is having a bit of an epiphany about what it is that they want and how to move this forward. Perhaps the burdens will suddenly start to lift, I feel, from this person. And where they were feeling quite indecisive, I think they're going to come towards you in a more loving way, in a more emotionally open way. I think they've perhaps been working on themselves, working through some stuff. And I think they're going to sort of balance themselves from an emotional perspective, which is going to take a bit of time. So you might need to be a little bit patient with this, Aries. But what I do see is that this patience will pay off. This person will start to open up to you. You'll start to realise, exactly how they do feel. Whilst they've been holding off showing these emotions, I do feel they are going to be more open in the future and, sort of share this with you and come towards you in love. But there's this difficult patch where there's a lot going on and a bit of indecisiveness. But trust me, you may not be aware of this, but there is pure obsession on their part. Honestly, they think about you all of the time. It's just possible as well that somebody is burdened down by something that's born out of a slightly addictive personality, whether it's overindulgence of some form. So it could be eating, drinking, spending, whatever it might be. It's caused a bit of a difficulty for this person. It might have created a situation in their life where they're trying to overcome it, and maybe put right the effects of whatever it is that's gone on in the past here. So they're a bit slow to come in. This relationship might be a bit of a slow burn, but this person is obsessed and does have a lot of love for you. They're going to regain that emotional stability and then be able to come towards you, Aries. Okay, so if you're out of contact, should we find out what your person would want to say to you? I know I messed up everything. Okay, so they know they've got they're taking some accountability here. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think they've got this feeling that maybe they're not good enough for you. I'm so attracted to you. Okay, there's a lot of chemistry, and we know there's a lot of obsession. We've seen that already. I want to tell you how I feel. I think they're a bit nervous at the moment to come forward and do that, Aries. You speak to me through music, so I do feel this person hears lyrics of songs and, it carries some meaning. It makes them think of you. Okay. All right, Aries. So I hope that was helpful. That was your reading for today on what's in store for your connection. Please do drop me a like if you found it helpful, if it gave you some answers, and if you like the style of the reading. Please make sure you subscribed as well. We'd love to have you on board for just generally connecting and making sure you're part of that collective that I read for in the future, and when my readings are being uploaded. Also just generally shows me support, which I do thoroughly appreciate. Thank you so much. And now we're moving on to Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. Hope you're well, Taurus. So we're having a look at what the future is of your connection with this person. What's coming up in your connection with this individual that you are thinking of. So universe messages for the highest good of Taurus, please. What would it help them to know? What clarity can you bring for Taurus, please, in respect to the person that's on their mind? Messages for the highest good of Taurus. What's coming up for the connection for Taurus, please? The person that they're thinking about. Ooh. That one definitely wanted to come out. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Right, okay, Taurus, we've got the Two of Cups. We have got the Three of Wands. Those two came out onto the table for you. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is in the way, here we go. The Moon. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Pentacles, and we have Temperance as well. Okie dokie then. Right. So Taurus, what's coming up? What's the future of this connection? Okay. So just to lay it out there straight away, this person wants a relationship with you. However you feel about them, it's very mutual. They feel the same way. What I sense is that, you know, you two are very good friends at least. There's that very strong friendship basis here between the two of you. I think there are things between the two of you that have been swept under the carpet. They haven't been dealt with. They are, you know, they're lurking there. You might know what some of these issues are, but they haven't been faced into. There might be things that actually you don't know about how this person is thinking and feeling. But what I will say, Taurus, is this person is at a point where they're ready to face into that. They're ready to deal with the things that have been swept aside. They realise that actually sometimes you just got to take these things head on. And in order to progress a relationship and have a strong relationship, you know, it is necessary sometimes, isn't it, to have some difficult conversations. And I do potentially see that coming up. Now, this person has been holding back, this person that you're thinking about, with the expectation that they want to see a sign from you that you're interested, or that you make the effort first. They're kind of expecting that that's what they can, you know, you are going to do, possibly and usually based on previous behaviours, you know, previous patterns of behaviour, shall we say. So they are likely to wait for a little while to see if you reach out to them. If you don't, I do think they will contact you. Taurus, possibly, but they're very willing to put some work and effort into this situation now. It's very much a case of them wanting to be with you and to do the work, okay? Because, like I said, they're willing to face into these things that have been swept aside. This person's thinking about you a lot. They're actually in a bit of a state of anxiety over this whole situation. What should they do? What shouldn't they do? And that's partly why I think they're waiting on you first, because they just want to know, they want to have that comfort. They're feeling a little bit emotionally uncomfortable about this whole situation at the moment, but at the same time, they're a little bit possessive, they're a bit jealous, they're really clinging on to you energetically. You can probably feel their energy around you, Taurus. And I do feel if you can just be a little bit patient with waiting for this person will come towards you and they will offer you something solid, okay? They will offer you something which is a relationship that you can rely on, a really consistent energy, and one which will bring you a lot of security, a lot of peace. It's a relationship that I feel will make you feel, I don't know how else to put this, but safe, okay? Safe to love. Because as I said, I think you will recognise this person is wanting to put the work in. They're wanting to have these difficult conversations, face into those things so that you've got everything on the table, everything out in the open. And I do see this is born out of somebody really wanting to put the work in, have a relationship. And they don't want anyone else to have you, Taurus. They want you for themselves, okay? So nice things coming up here, but you do need to be a bit patient, like I said. Okay, if you're out of contact with your person, Taurus, let's find out what they would want to say to you, what their message would be to you. What would Taurus's person want to say to Taurus, please? I regret lying to you. I do think there was perhaps some truths not shared, Taurus, that could have been shared. I'm afraid to contact you, okay? So they're kind of waiting for you to reach out, Taurus. I wonder if you're happy without me. They want to know how you're getting on. What sorts of things. I can't stop thinking about you. We've seen that, haven't we? I mentioned that already. I'm becoming a better person. So they've been working on themselves, recognizing these things that need to be dealt with. Like I said, that's all part of healing and becoming a better person, isn't it? And they wanting to do that for you, Taurus. All right, so I hope that was helpful. I hope it gave you some clear answers on what's coming up for the future of your connection. Good luck with it. Please do let me know how it pans out for you. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe. All of your support is extremely welcome and valued. It means a lot to me, gives me a lot of encouragement. So thank you so much for all of that. And now we're moving on to Gemini. So welcome, Gemini. I hope all is well with you. So we're looking at the future of this connection, the person on your mind. It might be a new connection. It might be somebody you're already in a relationship with. Could be somebody you're separated from. But what's going to happen in the future? Where's it headed is what we're looking at for you today, Gemini. Okay. Messages for the highest good of Gemini, please, universe. What is the future of this connection between Gemini and the person on Gemini's mind? What is the future of the connection between Gemini and the person on Gemini's mind? Okay, we've got 3 on the table, Gemini. So let's see. So we've got the 3 of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Cups. Oh, the 3 of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. We've got the 9 of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Justice. The Sun. Okay, Gemini. Well, I'm sensing that this is somebody you may have met online. This is not going to be for everybody, okay? This is somebody you've met online. I think you are both single and you're both looking for love opportunities. And I think both of you are actually a pretty good catch, right? So you've both got options. And you know you've both got options, but for some reason, whatever, you know, you're both very attracted to each other. Okay, you've sparked interest in each other, and I think you're starting to talk to each other. I think there's chemistry there. Yeah, there's definitely a desire to connect. Now then, I think both of you in your past have had a difficult history. You've been hurt, you've perhaps separated or been divorced and had to deal with all of the fallout of that, including, you know, resolving splitting of assets and dealing with things fairly, possibly even through, you know, the legal system. Never very nice, okay? Not nice at all. So each of you have had other people, you know, in your past influencing your happiness. And there's still a bit of an overhang, you know, where you've had to be, you know, you've had to heal from this, okay? And I think that's an ongoing journey. But I think you've both done incredibly well, and that's why you kind of attracted to each other, your energy, you've been energetically drawn towards each other. Okay. Now, I think you two could be a bit of a power couple. I think you're both possibly professionals, you both do really well, you're both ambitious, you're both driven, you both got, you know, great ideas and you're action oriented. And, you know, I also feel that you two bring something from a financial perspective. I know that's not the be all and the end all, but I think you both will contribute to the relationship from a financial perspective. It won't be one person giving more than the other. I think you're both quite financially independent as it stands. It might be that, you know, you're able to continue a relationship on that basis, that you both retain your independence for a while. I think that's possibly the case. That is in your immediate future, is that you get together, you spend time together, you spend some, you know, alone time together, and you have this really close companion that, you know, you can do fun things with, and that makes you really happy, Gemini. And I think there's something around your birthday. So if you're having a birthday celebration coming up, you know, make sure you invite this person to come with you, perhaps meet some of your family and friends. I think it's a great opportunity, but this person kind of is going to light up your world for quite some time to come, as far as I can see into the future with the cards here on the table, Gemini. I think this is a lovely connection, and I think it's going to be fantastic for you. I think it's going to work out really well, and it's like I've just got this sense of it's meant to be. I really have this feeling this is actually your person, okay, and this is what you deserve. to have. You've got a lovely future coming up here. Let me just check. If you're out of contact with somebody at the moment, we'll look at what that person wants to say to you. So many things remind me of you. I left before you could leave me. So somebody's quite scared of being vulnerable there. They also feel they're not good enough for you. We both know I'm not the one for you. I wish I could share my good news with you. So they're obviously missing you as well, Gemini. Got things they want to say to you. They love you and that you were the best thing in their life. Okay. All right. So that's Gemini there. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that good stuff. If you'd like a personal reading, please do reach out. Details are in the description box, and you'd have your reading by this time tomorrow as it stands. Okay. Okay. Here we are then. So now I'm moving on to Cancer. Hello there, Cancer. Hope you're doing well. Always love reading for you. It's great to do that for you again today. So we're looking at the future of this connection. So the connection that you've got with the person on your mind, and you want to know where it's headed. That's what we're looking at today. The universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Cancer to help them understand what's coming up for this connection, please? What's ahead of them? How's this going to pan out with this person that's on their mind? Cancer, right, we've got a few on the table. So we're going to split the deck, see what else comes out from the top. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Cups. Two of Swords. Two of Wands. Four of Cups. Okay. Okay, so Cancer, let's have a look then what's coming up for you. So, okay, I'm sensing here there's somebody around you that really wants to make sure that going forward they give equally to this relationship. They're really looking for something where the two of you, both of you, have got the same energies. You're both as interested in each other. You're both making the effort. You know, it's not like one-sided where only one person reaches out, or, you know, one person's making all the effort and making the decisions on where to go and that kind of thing, or the suggestions. So they really want to make sure this is equal. You could be dealing with a Libra. I think this person that you're thinking about is available. So if you're not actually in a connection already with this person, they are single and available. If you're already in a connection with this person, I feel it's safe to say they're not interested in anybody else. They're just completely sort of engaged and focused on you. You don't need to worry about anybody else being in the picture here. There's no other energies influencing this person. What they do need to do though is kind of make a decision to commit and, you know, express that commitment to you, Cancer. And they've got that on their mind. It's like, shall I, shan't I? How shall I go about it? What shall I say? When shall I do it? You know, shall I take them out for dinner? Shall we do it on, you know, when we go for a walk? You know, whatever it might be. Should I wait till we go on holiday or on vacation and, you know, bring a question then, or, you know, have a conversation then? It's on their mind. They're thinking about it all the time. It's absorbing their energy. Is really sort of, I'm getting a sense of slight exhaustion here and worry, anxiety around it. Okay. But they're trying to sort of chill out, just take a moment, just, you know, reflect on it so that they can get to the right decision that they're comfortable with and the right solution in terms of this conversation. They really feel like it's that time in your relationship where there's a decision that needs to be made. You could go you know, closer together, you could go further apart, but there's a decision. Something's triggering within them a need to make a decision and express a decision, okay? And what they are leaning towards and what they really want to do is, it's like the time is now, okay? The time to do it is now. They want to express that they want a long-term relationship with you. They're going to offer you that. I think this person feels like, this is what's coming to me here, Cancer, let me know if this resonates in any kind of way. This person feels like you are super attractive, you've got it going on. There's things about you which are just amazing from their perspective. They're so attracted to you as well. But they're a little bit worried that they're not good enough for you, okay? I think they might need a little bit of reassurance, just to give them that bit of confidence, but there is that huge spark of interest, passion, chemistry there. They just wonder if they could ever sort of really be exactly what you want, but my goodness, they're going to offer that to you because it's what they want, okay? So if that's what you want too, that's what's in your future with this connection, Cancer, which is lovely, isn't it? So let's have a look. If you're out of contact with your person at the moment, Cancer, let's find out what they'd want to say to you. If you're out of contact, let's find out what they would want to say to you. Messages for the highest good of Cancer, please, universe. I am so attracted to you. Now, we've seen that already, haven't we, with the Ace of Wands? Very, very attracted. Very, you know, there's a massive spark of, you know, fiery, passionate chemistry here. I hid who I really am from you, okay? There was something that was holding them back for a while. I left when I saw you with somebody, suggesting here that they kind of felt maybe there was somebody better around you, and just being near you is intoxicating. That's how they feel. They struggled previously to let you get close, okay? I got this sense of they just don't feel like they're good enough for you. So this is just purely these cards here, just for those of you who are out of contact right now. That is how your person is feeling and what they'd want to express to you. So hope that was helpful, Cancer. It's been a joy to read for you as always. Please do like the video if it's been helpful. Please subscribe. Yeah, all of your comments always appreciated, your engagement with my video and also with each other as a group. All fantastic, so thank you, and I look forward to reading for you again next time. Okay, and now we're on to Leo. Oops, okay. Ooh, welcome, Leo. Hope you're doing well. So we're having a look at what is the future of this connection. What's the future of the connection that you have with this person? Where's it headed? Where's it going? Current energies around what will happen with your connection with this person. Okay, Leo. Messages for the highest good of Leo, please, universe. What's coming up for this connection? Ooh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to take these cards that are on the table. Oops. I'm going to split the deck and we'll take any further cards from the top. Okay, so what do we have? We've got quite a few here. We've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, we've got the Fool card. We've got the Judgment. We've got the Three of Swords. That one actually came out. I feel like that one's there because I saw that one first. We've got Justice. We've got Page of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Right, Leo. So okay. Okay, well, what I'm sensing is this person has gone through a difficult time. They've gone through a heartbreak, they've gone through a separation, they've gone through all the difficulties that goes along with that, splitting assets, moving, you know, perhaps moving out of a home that they lived in together with this person, that it's rocked their world. It's caused, you know, yeah, emotional pain. They've gone through some emotional pain and they've been in perhaps a difficult place. However, this person has really been interested in starting up a relationship with you. Now, it's very much based on chemistry. There's a lot of passionate feeling here on the part of this person. They want to start things up with you in terms of a passionate relationship is their feeling and what they want. They want to know you better. They want to know what's going on with you. They want more information about you. They want to know, you know, what is your current situation? What are your family like? You know, what kind of job do you do? What are your aspirations for the future? Where do you see yourself sort of moving on to? If you know, yeah, what's your situation? Who, you know, what's important to you? What's deep down inside of you? What's just going on? Are you happy? Are you sad? What's your outlook on life? They just want to know everything they can about you. And I do feel they're going to be checking your social media, looking at your photographs. Yeah, just perhaps even communicating with you in a way that just asks you a few questions here and there just to get some more information. Because their energy here is that they're very interested and attracted to you, okay? And they're very mindful of the fact that they could easily start something with you and they would love to do that, okay? Now, we have the Fool card, which is the card of Aries. Now, this is the card of somebody whose intuition drives them to either start something with somebody or return to somebody if they've actually parted ways. And this person's intuition, if you know, could be an Aries, but maybe not, but there's Aries energy around this. This intuition and this feeling that this is just the right thing is going to cause this person to take this leap forward, this leap of faith to communicate with you, communicate how they feel, to share how they feel with the Eight of Wands here, which is this really quick fire communication, but communication of substance, okay? And it's going to spark a back and forth and a really important conversation. It also suggests somebody might travel to visit you, Leo. This person might actually travel to come and see you. As a result of this, I think there was likely to be at some point in the future a very open, honest conversation to lay out where you're both at. That's going to support a very important decision between the two of you. And I think it's a conversation that is going to change the course of your life, and it's going to be one that you will always remember. These poppies are standing out to me. This is something that you won't ever forget. Okay, this conversation, it's going to be so important to the course of your future, of your connection, and generally in your life. Okay, that's what's come through in this reading, so I hope that was helpful. But let's have a look. If you're out of contact with your person right now, let's find out what your person would want to say to you. The universe, what messages do you have, please, for the highest good of Leo? Oops. I hope you can forgive me one day. I want to feel that way again. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay. Finding out the truth crushed me, so I don't know if they found out something that they might have had a perception about that wasn't quite true, or they thought, you know, something happened, had an effect. We will be together again. You came closer than anyone, so they feel your connection was very special, Leo. If you're out of contact, they've got this feeling you're going to be together again, is what they want to say to you. But there's something they feel that needs to be forgiven. There's something around the timing that wasn't right here. We saw at the beginning, if it is connected in any way, which I think, you know, potentially is, they have had heartbreak. Okay, so the timing of a conversation or just a situation just wasn't right. Okay, so hope that was helpful. Please do let me know by commenting, liking the video. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing that. I have a lot of people come and watch my videos who are not subscribed, and I would love to have you as part of my growing channel to make sure that we can, you know, remain connected. You can easily find me again. You'll know when I'm posting my videos, and you're setting that intention that you'd like to be part of the collective that I am reading for. So thank you again for joining me. I'll see you again on my next reading. Okay, so quick drink. And now we're moving on to Virgo. Welcome, Virgo. Hope all is well with you, Virgo. So we are looking at what is the future of this connection. So what's coming up for you guys? Whoever it is that's on your mind, whatever kind of connection this is, we're having a look at what the future is of the connection for you. Messages for the highest good of Virgo, please, universe. Oops, a daisy. Okay, I'm going to take that as the split. That one definitely wants to come out though. I said it was a split and then I felt called to keep shuffling. So there we go. Right, Virgo, so we've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Empress. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Ten of Swords. And those are the cards that we have on the table for you. So let's have a look, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, I think this is either somebody that you have met online, or yeah, you've met them online, or you work with them. Okay, it's very possible that you work with them, or you've connected through some kind of business interest, or through somebody doing their job. You know, you came into contact. And I do feel that this person has got beautiful qualities and something awesome to offer you in terms of a relationship or a progression of your connection. I'm sensing that you two will just continue to get closer and closer. I'm feeling that you will grow a beautiful relationship together and potentially a family. I think there's things that, you know, qualities that this person has that will only enhance your life, Virgo. I do feel there's something gone on between the two of you though, that has caused perhaps it might be even seeming to be an ending at the moment. That maybe you've parted ways, maybe you're not speaking, maybe you had a terrible argument, you know, maybe you've just drifted away from each other. But at the moment it might feel like you can't see a way forward and you can't imagine that actually this is going to progress into a beautiful connection. But actually this person is feeling like they just can't move forward without you. They don't want to be without you. They're in a bit of they're up in their head completely about whatever it is that's gone on. And I'm sensing they are going to come towards you. They're going to offer you a small gesture of communication to express how they feel about the situation and how they feel about you. And I do feel there's a karmic connection here. So there's a lesson to be learned, or lessons to be learned for you and for this person. There's a reason you met each other. There's a reason you're in each other's lives. You both had reached this agreement before you came to this life that you would connect and learn lessons from each other. I do think all of this journey is part of those lessons. Okay, it's part of the pattern and the journey that you committed to. Now, you don't have to follow through on this contract. It's not yet closed out, this cycle. You know, you've got free will, you don't have to, okay? But it's, you know, if you wanted to, that was your intention originally. And I do sense that things will move forward in your favour. Things are going to work out well for you. You've just got to get over this hurdle of whatever it is that's thrown a bit of a spanner in the works in this connection. And even that spanner in the works there was a reason for it, okay? There was a reason that happened. So when you reflect on it, you might find, you know, you can see how that's helped you maybe re-establish a stronger connection, or how it's helped you to perhaps look within and see things about your personality, or how, you know, your traits and how you respond to things that maybe you would want to adjust for the future. Okay, so I just feel there's a reason for all of this, but there's something stunning and beautiful about the qualities of this person, okay, that, you know, will just mean that things work out well and get stronger. And I do feel this person at the moment a little bit up in their head, feeling a little bit defeated over things, but they will express love. And I think by leading with love, you know, this is the way forward for this connection. So I hope this has been helpful for you, Virgo. I am just going to pull a few cards for those of you who might be out of contact with your person at the moment and you want to know what they might want to say to you. So universe, messages for the highest good of Virgo, so they can understand what their person who they're out of contact with at the moment might want to say to them. So this is just specifically for those of you who are out of contact at the moment, Virgo. So many things remind me of you. Okay, so you're on their mind. I knew exactly what I was doing. You were the best thing in my life. You speak to me through music and we will be together again. Okay, so Virgo, that's what they want to say. They don't see this as an end to your connection. I feel they are fully expecting you to be in touch again and potentially together again. So thank you so much for joining me. Would appreciate any likes, subscribes, shares, all of that good stuff. If you're called to do that to support me and to make sure we're connected for the future, that would be really, really appreciated and very welcome. And I thank you in advance for that. If you'd like a personal reading, details are in the description box. Would obviously be very delighted to read for you. As it stands, you would have your reading by this time tomorrow if you book now. And yeah, that will be some specific information and guidance relating to your own situation. Okay, this of course being a general reading that I'm doing today, so it can't resonate fully for everybody. So welcome, Libra. Hope you're well, Libra. So we are looking at the future of your connection with the person on your mind. So this person you're thinking of, that you have a connection of some form or another. We want to know what the future is of that connection. Oh, take those, not split. Okay, so we've got some on the table, Libra, already. So we've got the Four of Pentacles. We have got the Three of Swords. Oh, we've got the Five of Swords. Oh my goodness, lots of swords. Seven of Swords. Six of Pentacles. And the Sun. Now I'm going to pull two more. The Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So Libra, let's think about this then. The future of your connection with this person. A little drink. So I think there's been some dishonesty here of some sort. Deception, lack of sharing truth. And what I feel is that I just feel like this person has not been open with you and they know it. And it just feels like I don't know, there's something about them maybe holding on to the past or holding on to another situation in a way that's been quite negative for them. I do think there's been an overhang of a financial situation possibly that's been difficult for them. I am sensing that something in their past has really had an impact here, had a, you know, a negative influence, and it's prevented them, I feel, from giving equally to this connection. And what they really want to do is make sure that they can match you financially, energetically, emotionally. And I don't think they've been able to do that so far. They've been in a state of trying to heal and struggling with that. Now, I think there's been some conflict between the two of you. Perhaps there's been a bit of a disagreement over the fact that this person's perhaps been emotionally unavailable. Perhaps they haven't progressed and given enough to this connection as you would have expected. Perhaps you had a sense that there was some things not being shared with you. Perhaps you had a sense that they weren't really telling you the truth, Libra. Something could have happened around somebody's birthday or a birthday celebration. There could have been a situation where maybe you were together, the sun was shining, and then you know, it seemed all good, and then maybe things sort of came to a bit of a difficult point in your conversation. Perhaps you started to fall out, argue, get a bit tense. I feel there's tension between the two of you. And I think also I'm sensing that this relationship's been very up and down. So there are periods of time that make you really, really happy with this connection. And there are periods of time where you are in a state of tense, anxiety, there's friction. I'm sensing that the way out of this situation, for whatever reason, and take this as it resonates, it won't be for everybody, is to each of you sort of re-establish your own financial independence, particularly this person. They need to be financially independent before they can come forward and offer anything. But I do feel they're going to give a little apology or an acknowledgement of things that have gone on here, Libra, expressing their part in it and also their understanding of their own behaviours and issues that have fed into the situation. So I do think things will improve a little bit slowly, and you know, baby small steps here, but there is something financially related that I don't know if you know that resonates for you. And there has been some tenseness, anxiety, perhaps the fallings out around this lack of openness and this lack of progression and this lack of commitment. You know, that it just feels like it hasn't been good for you, Libra, and it's been frustrating and it's been hurtful and it's been difficult and it's been confusing. You don't know where you stand, I feel, and it's created this tenseness. I do think there's going to be more offered to you, but I do think there's something about financial independence on the part of this person in whatever form or fashion that's required, or whatever is needed to resolve this, whatever the problem is. I do think that's going to be the real key to moving forward. And I hope that brings some clarity to the situation for you. If you're out of contact right now with this person, let's find out what they would want to say to you. What are the messages? I wish I'd treated you better. Yeah, I don't think they have treated you particularly well, Libra. Ooh, look. I wish I could take back my words. I lost myself for a little while. I do think this one as well. I couldn't let you get close to me. Now from the top. I know I crossed the line with you. I'm so attracted to you. So there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of interest there, a lot of desire. But yeah, just not being in a great place emotionally, financially, whatever is coming through in relation to this connection. I do hope this was helpful, Libra. Thank you for joining me. Please do like the video, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Comment down below. Yeah, if you'd like a reading for your own personal situation, please do reach out. If you book now, you will have a reading this time tomorrow. Prices start from just £30 for a 20-minute detailed one question reading. So I've tried to keep that as affordable as possible for people. If you would like to take advantage of that, it is there for you. So yeah, just email me, my email's in the description box. All right, so thank you, and I'll see you next time. And now we are on to Scorpio. So welcome, Scorpio. Hope you are doing well. So we are looking at the person on your mind. Where is this connection headed? What's the future of the connection with this person, Scorpio? Let's have a look. What's the future of your connection with this person? Right, okay. Okay, Scorpio, let's have a look then. So we've got the Strength card. You might be dealing with a Leo. We've got the King of Pentacles. we've got all the Lovers. Okay. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. The Ace of Cups, the Star, and we've got the Two of Cups. Okay. So okay, Scorpio. So what as I mentioned, I do feel you might be dealing with a Leo here. I feel that you two have got a very strong bond. You both have got this desire to work on your relationship. I do see that you've probably had a rocky patch. You might have reached crossroads in your relationship many times where, you know, you've wondered whether you should part ways or stay together here with a Lover's card, which is a really, really strong connection with somebody. But sometimes you just feel like you're at a crossroads where you might part ways and, you know, potentially come back together. There's choices to be made around this. But you've both got a lot of hopes for the future. I think you both look to the future. You've both got goals that you've set down. It might be your retirement. It might be, you know, whatever it might be, places you want to travel to, things you want to do. I think your hopes and your dreams are very aligned with this person, Scorpio. And I think you are potentially somebody who provides well. You think about your financial security and your stability. And I think as well, there have been secrets. There's been probably a slight bit of mistrust in the past that you're going to get over. And I think you might have a renewed start in love here, a refresh of your connection after perhaps difficult times. Because there's a lot of stability and a lot of desire to actually stay together, even though you've gone through some tremendous ups and downs, I feel, in this connection, Scorpio. This isn't going to be for everybody. It's just what's coming through to me here with these particular cards. So take it if it's your reading, but please leave behind if not. Like I said, I really got this feeling that you both look to the future. I think you're both saving up your money. You're pulling your finances. You're thinking about your financial goals and how they can help you meet what you want for the future. And yeah, you've got this really kind of mutual relationship where you're going to be much more in harmony. I think you're more in harmony now than you have been before. There's been these problems before. You're much more in harmony now. And I think that's only going to progress further and further into the future here, Scorpio, as you work on these goals together. I think these, looking to the future and having these goals is really strengthened your relationship. I feel it's taken you from strength to strength, but you've had to overcome these problems. You've had to rebuild some trust in some cases. I feel you've had to be sort of very open about how you feel on occasions, have difficult conversations, face into some hard topics. And there's been a period of time where I think you might have held back your emotions and your perhaps affections from each other, and you've managed, I feel, to get over that hurdle, and the future just looks so much brighter. It really does. I think there's a lot of deep emotion and love and care between the two of you, and a really interesting pathway through to whatever it is you two want to work on for the future. It's a lovely connection, Scorpio. One you've had to really work at though. Okay, so let's have a look now. If you're out of contact with your person, what would they want to say? I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, so this is just for people who are out of contact right now. Could be different to the group that's on the table. Just being near you is intoxicating. I feel you even though we are apart. Very strong connection here. I regret lying to you. I think there's been things held back here. I bury myself in work to forget you. They're trying to distract themselves here, Scorpio. Yeah, okay. So really, really strong connection between the two of you. Insanely strong, actually, is what I can see. Do hope this was helpful. Please do like the video if you found it's given you some clarity, some peace, some understanding around a situation. Just if you like the style of the readings, you like the cards I'm using, whatever, any excuse to give me a like would be great. Thank you, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, and we're moving on to Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. Hope all is well with you. My daughter is a Sagittarius. I call her my lovely little fire sign. She's awesome. So you are one of my favourite signs. I hope you're okay anyway and doing well. So we're looking at the future of your connection, Sagittarius. What is the future of your connection with this person that's on your mind? So universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Sagittarius? We'd like to know, please, what is on Sagittarius's mind. Nope, we don't. We want to know what's the future of the connection. Sorry, I'm slightly going into my shuffle zone there. What's the future of the connection between Sagittarius and this person? Where's this connection headed, please, universe? Where is this connection headed? I do go off into my shuffle zone sometimes. I forget I need to interact. Okay, right. Here we go. 2 of Cups. We've got the 5 of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Strength. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Right then, so let's have a look. Okay. Nice, Scorpio. So, yeah, I like the look of this connection. There's some really nice things here. This looks pretty good and pretty special, actually. So, I think for those of you, and it won't be for everybody, for those of you who are having a bit of a rocky patch with this connection, and that's possibly why you've come to look at this video. I mean, I'm guessing if everything's absolutely smooth and plain sailing, you wouldn't be coming to have a look at this video. But I'm sensing that, you know, if there's been a difficult patch, this person really feels regretful about it. They're disappointed that things have not really gone so well. They haven't let go of you energetically. They're thinking about you all the time. You're kind of just around their thoughts and their feelings, and you're an integral part of them as it stands. And you can probably feel that strong energy. You know, if you're not together at the moment or something's not right, however they're feeling, it kind of translates over to your feelings as well, Sagittarius. I think, you know, you're very connected in that way. And you know, there is possibly, as I said, some regret over things that were said or done or not said and not done here that have perhaps fed into, you know, a little bit of a difficult patch. But you could be dealing with a Leo. I feel that you two perhaps made a commitment to each other, or you're thinking of making a commitment to each other. You both feel the same way about each other. You both got this really, really strong connection. You've got a very solid foundation of a friendship with love built on top of it. And that is a really good foundation. You don't usually see a Tower card come along when you've got that really strong friendship foundation where you truly care about each other. It's not just lust and passion. It is based on true deep care and desire to be together, with the passion, you know, as an added icing on the cake layer, shall we say. That's it. This is what you've got. And I'm feeling that, you know, if there's been things that have perhaps caused a bit of anxiety or stress between the two of you, the passion between the two of you will win out. And I'm sensing that there will be an honest, grown-up conversation between the two of you. I think you're both quite emotionally mature and able to handle this. This is what I see coming in, that there'll be an honest conversation. And I think there'll be true working on this, a mutual desire to work on this connection, to build on this connection. If you're not already married, I see you potentially being married in the future. Whatever stage your relationship is at, I see this kind of moving forward, Sagittarius, into the next phase. So whether that's meeting each other's family, moving in together, getting a dog, having a baby, buying a house, whatever it is, getting engaged. This is ultimately possibly the card of engagement. And I do see you potentially sort of working through this, really putting the effort in, both of you, through some, like I said, really honest conversations, where, you know, the conversation might even lead to you cutting out certain things from your life to please the other person. Not that, you know, you should just always please the other person, but there are things that you can do, you know, you're prepared to do, you're prepared to compromise on, you know, that which might just help to sort of realign you both a little bit. But, you know, I'm really seeing that you're both prepared to put this work in, you're both prepared to compromise, you're both prepared to see the other person's point of view. And ultimately this future here for this relationship, Sagittarius, it's really, really strong and very, very good. I'm seeing some awesome cards here for your future. And no relationship is without its challenges. There are some challenges that I can see here, but I do see them just being insignificant in the path as you move through. Okay, so if you are out of contact with your person, let's find out what they would want to say to you. So universe, what messages are there for the highest good of Sagittarius? What would their person that they are out of contact with at the moment, so may not be this particular person, but if they're out of contact with someone right now that's on their mind, let's find out what that person might want to say. I'm afraid to contact you. We will be together again. I can't stop thinking about you. I know I messed up everything, and just being near you is intoxicating. Okay. There we go, Sagittarius. Hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate all your support. Please like the video. Please share it, subscribe, all that good stuff makes a massive difference to me and my channel, gets my videos out there, makes my time spent here worthwhile. And it makes me feel valued and appreciated and very motivated to keep going. So thank you for your encouragement. I do appreciate it very, very much. Okay. So now I'm moving on to Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn, my fellow earth sign. I hope you're doing well. As always, I'm really pleased to read for you, pleased to be here today. It's always my pleasure to do that, so thanks for joining me. And we're going to have a look at the future of your connection, the connection with the person that's on your mind. Where's that headed? Where's it going? What will happen in the future? Let's have a look. Okay, so universe, what's the future of this connection for Capricorn, please? Where's this connection headed for Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn, so what have we got here? We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Okay. All right. Okay. What I'll say about this person, Capricorn, is that they've been missing you. They've been trapped and up in their head about what to do about this connection, how to deal with it, how to progress. Should they contact you? Like, should they wait for you? Did they do something which made you feel, you know, they would, expect you to feel a bit angry or upset with them? Should they feel concerned about reaching out because they know, they've done you wrong and they've behaved poorly? And, perhaps they are quite regretful, knowing that, they've probably damaged this relationship quite significantly by whatever it is that they've done. But they are in a state of feeling lonely. Now, sometimes this can just come about because this person's feeling sorry for themselves. Something else didn't work out, and so they're lonely, and therefore they start to reflect back on the other people that have come into their life who seemed solid and reliable and kind and generous, like you are, Capricorn. And, you know, they kind of then want to reconnect. This person might have actually withdrawn for a while and not progressed your connection and maybe treated you not so well because they were focused on their financial goals. They might have had some business interests or working on their money or working extra shifts, whatever it might be, to try and get themselves into a better financial position. And I do feel they've achieved that now, and that's possibly why they're now thinking about coming back towards you, Capricorn. And they're also recognizing that whilst they've achieved some of these goals and done really well, do you know what? Does that bring them happiness? Does it keep them warm at night? You know, is it really what they would expect? Is it really what's going to bring them true and genuine happiness and fulfillment in their life? And I think they've realized, yes, you need enough financially. Yes, you need to be secure and stable and have enough to enjoy your life and not be worried all the time. But it shouldn't be at the expense of people and, you know, treating people properly and, you know, building relationships with people and, you know, being emotionally available and building out love. Now, actually, this person did feel and has felt and still feels an incredibly strong connection with you. And I do feel it's a possibility that even through all of the things that have gone on here, this could be your twin flame. We don't always end up with people who are twin flame, but it could be the case that this is it. This person was pretty taken with you and attracted to you. And there's a reason you met each other. You two have a karmic contract. There's definitely a karmic relationship, this one. And that will be the reason that you feel so strongly bound to this person energetically, and they feel so strongly bound to you. Okay, you clearly perhaps met each other, parted ways, but have never really energetically parted. You came very energetically entwined, Capricorn, and that's been a true challenge here. But you felt this person's done you wrong, not treated you well. They're regretful of that, but it might be too late. I don't know. Only you will know that, Capricorn. Ultimately, I do feel that this person will, because they're really, really anxious. They're feeling quite depressed, miserable. They're in a bit of a bleak mental energy over this whole situation, knowing that they did wrong and they're really missing you and they really feel like you've probably cut them out. Now, it's possible you two might mend this through some open communication, Capricorn. I'm seeing possibly if this person does reach out, you know, you might just give some home truths and cut them out, or you might decide to talk to them, but really set out your boundaries, really let them know how their behaviours made you feel, what you expect going forward, what you are not prepared to tolerate in terms of treatment, because you know your worth and your value. And you might give them an opportunity to express themselves and for you to set the boundaries to see where things might head. This is an interesting situation here, Capricorn. Obviously, it's not going to resonate for everybody, but I think you'll know if this is your story. And yeah, I do see if you're not in contact with this person, they'll reach out. Or they might have reached out recently. Okay, they might have reached out recently. Now, if you are out of contact with a person, it might not be this person that's on the table. A separate question, if you're out of contact with somebody right now, let's find out what they might want to say to you. Okay, so universe, what messages, please, are there for the highest good of Capricorn to help them understand what their person who they are out of contact with at the moment, what do they want to say to Capricorn? Sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling. I'm hungry. Food after this. Okay. Right, I know I messed up everything. I will wait for a sign from you. I wonder if you're happy without me. Oh, they're missing you. I look for you everywhere, and the timing just wasn't right for us. Okay. Okay, Capricorn, well, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do like the video if you found it gave you some nice clear answers and it resonated, or you just like the style of the reading, you'd like me to carry on and give me an indication, please just hit the like button. If you'd like to make sure you can connect with me for future readings, you can always find me. You'll know when I'm uploading, and also just set that intention that you want to be part of the collective that I read for. Please do subscribe and also hit that notification bell. I would really love to have you along and to have you part of my growing channel. It means a lot to me, so thank you. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Also, don't forget, if you'd like a personal reading, I do offer those. My email is in the description box below. Okay. Okay, so now we're on to Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. I hope you're doing well. So we are looking at the person on your mind. What's the future of your connection with this person? So universe, messages for the highest good of Aquarius, please. Oops. What is the future of the connection with Aquarius, please? This person on Aquarius's mind and Aquarius. What's the future of the connection? Where's it headed? What can Aquarius expect based on the current energies, please? What can Aquarius expect based on the current energies? Okay. Right, we've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Death card. We have Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. This could be somebody you met online. It could be somebody you work with. It could be somebody who has made a decision that they're going to invite you on a special date, Aquarius. They're going to invite you somewhere nice. They might be thinking that they want to do this to almost show you how they feel, maybe repay you for something that you've done that's amazing for them, or just to give back a little bit and show their appreciation for you. I sense that sort of coming through. This person, I feel, has had their guard up a lot. They might not have come across as the most emotionally available person recently or at all, Aquarius, but I do feel that they recognise that. They recognise perhaps their faults and their failings and, you know, their issues which cause them to feel like this, because they've also almost put a protective barrier around themselves to stop themselves getting hurt. They've been afraid of being vulnerable. But I think they've realised that actually they need to improve on that and let their guard down a little bit if there's any chance of this connection really thriving. I think there's even a possibility that their issues could have caused an ending around your relationship for a period of time. Or it could just be that, you know, that behaviour and that pattern of behaviour needs to sort of die a death, be closed down in order to refresh and renew and rejuvenate your connection, Aquarius, and also to offer you what you deserve in a connection. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this person really does not want to let you go. They feel like you are their person. They feel completely absorbed by your energy and you, and they feel very, very strongly about you. Obsession is usually the word associated with the Devil card here. This person wants to win you over. They want to do something for you which is going to set things straight and make you feel better about this connection. That's their goal, is to come out of this being successful in winning you over. That's where they're at, okay? And they want to offer you something stable, secure, and a bit more emotionally available and stable and solid and consistent over and above what they've ever done before, and really sort of balance out this relationship more so that they are giving equally on an emotional level, on a financial level, whatever it might be. They want to really sort of step up their game here, Aquarius, is what I'm seeing. Really step it up. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion. There's been some really stinging situations around this where they've really had to face into some truths which have caused them some pain, torn their heart a little bit. They've had to get over that. They've recognised, actually, this is a very it's a very difficult thing to do, isn't it, to recognise your faults and failings and actually do things which make you very uncomfortable in order to grow and change and, you know, improve yourself and heal, you know, and really become that stable, emotionally available person, you know, when you've been hurt or you've gone through traumas or you've got, you know, these traits that you recognise are not ideal. To really come out the other side of that is very, very commendable. So I do see, you know, I like the look of this person's attitude and their intention and their behaviour. But they've got a few demons going on there, though, Aquarius, just to bear in mind, okay? All right, so yeah, this person really wants to win you over. They want your favour and love, and, you know, they want to do better for you. Okay, Aquarius, now we're going to have a look if you are out of contact with your person at the moment. We want to see what they'd want to say to you. Now, it might not relate to this person on the table, might be somebody completely different. But let's find out what they would want to say if you're out of contact. I know I crossed the line with you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. You and I were too young. I want you. I wish I'd treated you better. Okay, Aquarius, that was your reading. I do hope that was helpful. Please do let me know in the comments. Please do like the video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you like the style, the cards. If it meant anything to you, when it resonated, you know, comments would also be appreciated. But yeah, if you could give me a thumbs up, that makes such a massive difference. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe as well. If you're not already subscribed and you're called to do that, it's free, of course. It just means we can connect together in the future. You'll know when I'm uploading. You're setting that intention. You're going to be part of that collective that I'm reading for in the future and that you want to come back and watch. So that would make my day if you'd like to subscribe. Thank you very much. And now we are looking ahead for Pisces. So what's the future of this connection, please, universe? The person on Pisces' mind. What is the future of the connection here for Pisces and the person they're thinking of? Messages for the highest good of Pisces, please, universe. Okay, what's the future of this connection for Pisces and their person, please, universe? Future of the connection for Pisces, oops, and their person. Oops. Okay. I think that's the first time I've seen the Three of Cups come out during this set of readings today. Okay, well, let's have a look then, Pisces. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Fool. We have the Three of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Wands. Okay. Lots of wands. So lots of fire energy here, Pisces. Do you have fire in your chart, or does this person have fire in their chart? Okay, so there's a big energy here of, you know, you're a bit at a crossroads with this connection. It could go either way. I think there's been a tremendous misunderstanding between the two of you. It's caused a lot of tension. It probably caused a parting of ways. There's something around a house, a home and stability which has caused this person concern. Perhaps they didn't feel they were set up to have a relationship. Perhaps they felt that, you know, you and they were on different levels in that perspective, and that was causing them to feel anxiety and tension, and to feel like maybe, you know, you weren't aligned in that way. You're at different stages of life, perhaps. This person might have also, as a result of all these insecurities, Pisces, they might have been juggling somebody else that they thought was a bit more like them, a bit more aligned to their situation. But actually, you know, it's not always good for us to go for people that are the same. You know, sometimes some differences are very healthy because they help balance. We can balance each other out, can't we? And, you know, we can support each other in different ways. So I think this person has had a bit of a warped, odd perspective on things, if I'm honest. And they've started to realise that, and I feel that they are intuitively guided to come back towards you and to reunite with you, to perhaps ask you out, take you out somewhere, express how they feel, I feel that they've been a fool. They've been a fool. They've done, you know, they've taken very wrong choices, made wrong choices. It hasn't worked out well for them, and they think they feel completely defeated. And like they've done utterly the wrong thing, and they're not sure you will ever forgive them, in all honesty, Pisces, but they feel that they would like to give it a go, at least. And then there's as they say, two chances. There's two options. You either will accept them or you won't. But their intuition is really, really pushing them towards you to say, I'd really like to sort of see you again, at least to explain my side, to perhaps make amends, to have a conversation, because I really want to reestablish this connection with you. And I think this has been a very sort of heavy energy around this. It's been a lot of tension, a lot of feuding, and I feel, or just tension and, you know, bad feeling between the two of you. I feel they don't like that. They're not comfortable with that. I just feel like they want to smooth it out and lighten that energy. So I think they're probably going to ask you to meet them, but keep it really light-hearted. I think they're going to try and keep the energy fairly. They're going to express what they need to say in a very serious manner, but at the same time they might be a little bit jovial, a bit light-hearted. Try and do something fun together to lighten that mood and recreate that bond if possible. But I think they know it's going to be a slow journey here, Pisces. It's not going to be something that can happen really quickly. I do feel, you know, it's going to sort of take some time to get into a better place here. But I do think ultimately there's a very strong possibility through all of this you might end up living together, okay? I think you could end up with this being the person that you actually do commit to and live with, because there's this journey kind of took you on this twisty-turny kind of turn of events, and you are able to iron out whatever has gone before, but only if you feel it's right, of course. You've got your choices to make here and your free will, haven't you? But yeah, if you're not in contact, I do feel this person's really going to step back into this, or if it never really got off the ground, I feel they're going to have another push forward to try and sort of get this relationship really off the ground and going. And there's something about your energies which are aligned. You've been manifesting each other, and you are energetically really pulling towards each other here, Pisces, which is why this person feels this very strong pull energetically towards you. Okay, well, I do hope that was helpful. Let's have a look at what your person would want to say to you. So it might not be this person, could be somebody different, but if you're out of contact with your person at the moment and you want to know what they would want to say to you, let's find out, Pisces. So universe, messages for the highest good of Pisces, please. What would their person want to say to them? I remember every detail of that day. I hope you can forgive me one day. I'm so attracted to you. I wish I could take back my words, and I hide behind material things. Yeah, material things have been a concern to this person. They felt they needed to perhaps be more aligned with you in terms of, you know, assets, home, you know, whatever here, Pisces. All right. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that reading. If you're called to like, subscribe, share the video, I would really appreciate that. It makes a massive difference to me, gives me such a lot of personal encouragement. I do love all of your comments as well. I think you've noticed that I do try and keep up and answer all of them, respond to all of you, because I do appreciate every single comment. So thank you for that, and I'll, you know, really look forward to reading for you guys again. But I think before I go, I'll do a quick Aries through Pisces for you. So shall we just pick up these cards to clear the deck a little bit? Let's do that. Okay, so Aries through Pisces. This is where you watch the sign or the signs of the person or people that you are interested in to find out what the message is in relation to that person for you. Okay, so universe, Aries through Pisces, please. And all signs, their sign. Aries through Pisces reading. All signs, their sign, please, universe. 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. So if you're dealing with an Aries, the Aries wants you. They want to come back to you. They're going to tell you they were a fool. Their intuition is really pushing them towards you. Okay, they want you like forever. They want to commit to you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is working on their financial goals. They're trying to seek either closure or considering a new start with you. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini is trying to see things from all perspectives to make sure they gather their thoughts together and act appropriately, because they are insanely attracted to you, and they are conscious that this sort of lustful super attraction might sort of draw them very quickly into a connection, and they just want to just step back a minute, just recheck themselves and just make sure that they do actually just want to let themselves fall into this connection. Okay, if you're dealing with a Cancer, oh my goodness, Cancer might be a bit of a one and done, one night stand, give you lots of energy, withdraw, be a bit confusing. Just watch out for the Cancer. Yeah, they're very, very passionate, but they might just be a one night stand. Okay, if you're dealing with a Leo, oh, there's a Leo card coming out here with the Strength. They absolutely adore you, but they might be holding back on this just because they feel they should for some reason. But you two have a karmic connection, and I sense that you and the Leo, you've got this kind of, like I said, contract that hasn't closed out yet. I do think there's more to come in your story. Okay. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is feeling very possessive and jealous, but very defeated. They're not sure whether this could actually move forward. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's been a parting of ways with this Libra that's still causing them a lot of anxiety, hurt, stress. They're thinking about it at night, it's keeping them up at night. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio is trying to heal energetically. They might also be detaching from another relationship and becoming single and just working through the detail of that to enable perhaps the pathway to open up to your connection. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius might be sort of sweeping things under the carpet a little bit, not facing into some truths and just going out having fun, trying to sort of block out realities of certain situations. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn is feeling a little bit anxious about moving forward and committing to this connection. They need to take it slowly, okay? So just bear in mind, a bit of a slow burn with this one, but there's a lot of love. And if you can be patient with it, there's a lot of stability to come in your connection. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius is keeping their options open, and therefore their communication is a bit light and flirty without any true depth or commitment. It might trigger you a little bit, and it might actually cause a little bit of drama between the two of you. If you're dealing with a Pisces, Pisces is thinking about you all of the time. They're trying to be patient about this. and sort of just they're energetically just taking their time, they're thinking about you though. It's like a day and a night thing. They stay awake at night reflecting on you. You can probably feel their energy around you because they're thinking about you so much. And yeah, they're just trying to keep their balance and find the right time and the right words to come towards you for whatever purpose, to progress your relationship or whatever it might be, Pisces. So I do hope for all of you that this has been a helpful reading today. It's been a pleasure as always. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.